Episode 805. A person's nature clearly can't change overnight, so the problem was far more likely rooted in Invincible Most Handsome himself.
Really that impressive?
Fei Young muttered to himself. It wasn't that he looked down on Wudi's gear. After all, if the newcomer really had the skills, Zhang Yu could upgrade this knight's equipment in a flash, maybe even surpassing Fei Yang's own tier. Seeing the guild leader's attitude, Fei Yang even began to regret his earlier hostility. Come to think of it, what was the point of locking horns with this guy, no matter who he really was? Today, with a rare chance to interact directly with the guild leader, showcasing his own strength to the fullest was what truly mattered. Fei Yang had his own calculations. Although these branch guilds all bore the name Tyrannical Ambition, in everyone's eyes, the main headquarters was still the real deal. Many branch players were hoping to get into the main guild. The main branch had long since reached its player cap, and the guild rules didn't allow for arbitrary kicks and replacements, but everyone knew rules were just guidelines. If a truly outstanding player showed up, the main branch would always find a way to squeeze them in. Fei Yang, though, didn't think becoming the top knight of the fourth branch was anything to be proud of. Actually, he absolutely hated it when people tacked on fourth branch after heroic figure. Just those 3 extra words made the whole title feel like a bad joke, even to him. He hoped that one day he could shed those 3 words, and the only way to do that was, of course, to get into the main guild. Fei Yang had always hoped his strength would catch the attention of someone influential at headquarters. But despite wearing the title of First Knight of the Fourth Branch for quite some time now, they had never once extended an olive branch his way. Today, the guild leader himself came all the way to their branch, and Fei Yang saw it as the perfect chance to shine. But the reason for his visit was another knight entirely. That lit a fire of envy, jealousy, and resentment in Fei Yang. So from the very start, he harbored hostility toward Invincible Most Handsome. At this rate, if Wudi Zhujunlang really gets approved, wouldn't he be going straight to headquarters? I have to perform even better than him. Fei Yang had already made up his mind, but looking back now, he felt that arguing with words like that was indeed a bit childish. He quickly scolded himself internally. He already knew what he had to do today, prove his technical skill surpassed Wudi Zuishuilang in real combat. That was the only thing that mattered. That kind of verbal sparring was pointless. Fei Yang was quietly calculating in his mind, while over there, Zhang Yu and his group had already stated their purpose to Invincible and Handsome.
Snatch the boss?
Yi Shu paused, taken aback.
No way?
Even Chen Guo was stunned. This was a game, sure, but the mole's progress was way too fast. Other moles do 3 years, then another 3, then another 3 after that. This Invincible Handsome guy had only been worming his way into the outer support guild for less than 2 days, and now he'd already climbed all the way up to the core elite circle following the boss team. Regular player guilds aren't so particular. If you're a pro, you go straight to the front line. But a club guild, that was a whole different beast of complexity and competition. Raiding a wild map boss is dangerous enough, but having spies from other guilds mixed in, that's a recipe for disaster. If our tactics, plans, and strategies get sold out by a mole, then what's the point of even competing?
The boss at Blade Canyon, Blade Master Lang Rui, has respawned. Some of our people are already heading over. We need to reinforce them now. I saw you were online, brother. Want to join us?
Zhang Yu was saying this on his end.
Sure.
Yi Shu accepted without hesitation.
Huh, brother, that gear of yours.
Zhang Yu took a look and figured he couldn't really let it slide anymore.
Can't get you into the guild yet, so no contribution points for you to claim gear. Just take this set for now, it'll do.
Zhang Yu had clearly prepared for this. Why else would an elementalist be carrying a full set of knight plate armor? Yi Shu didn't bother with false modesty. He took the trade from Yufeng Hall, glanced over the set, armor, accessories, weapon, a full loadout, far better than what he was currently wearing. For the average player, jumping 2 tiers in gear quality would be more than enough to move them to tears. So Yishu offered a quick word of thanks, swiftly equipped all the new gear, then initiated a trade with Yu Feng Hall, offering up the set he'd just taken off, the very items those experts dismissed as trash.
Consider these my donation to the guild for now.
Yishu said.
Huh? This?
Zhang Yu was sweating bullets. As an elementalist, his strength was limited. If he actually loaded himself up with a knight's full plate armor, weapons, and shield, the weight would definitely slow him down. He'd brought a set earlier, planning to hand it straight to Invincible Most Handsome the moment he arrived. Now he's returned the whole set to him. If he actually went into battle wearing this, it'd be way too inconvenient. But they said they wanted to donate it to the guild. Could I really refuse? Telling them to keep it for themselves wouldn't be right either. You've already swapped in all the good gear. What's the point of keeping the hand-me-downs? Most people just donate their old gear to the guild in exchange for contribution points. There wasn't anything wrong with what Invincible Most Handsome did, but now that this guy was under his wing, Zhang Yu was genuinely torn. Zhang Yu was caught in a bind. He couldn't accept the pile of equipment, but he couldn't refuse it either. This was the moment that tested a subordinate's situational awareness. The fourth branch's president hadn't earned his position for nothing. Having overheard their entire exchange, he immediately stepped in and said,
"The donation should be coming to me. After all, you're still a member of our fourth branch."
The awkwardness was easily diffused. Even Fei Young was overjoyed on the sidelines. How could he not be, hearing that Wudi Zhu Junlong was still part of the fourth branch? Getting into the headquarters was his dream, and now Invincible Handsome was a rival in his eyes. He couldn't afford to let his opponent get ahead. Then Zhang Yu naturally echoed the fourth branch's president and canceled the trade. The fourth branch's guild leader, as naturally as could be, accepted the trade from Invincible Most Handsome, took the set of gear that looked like trash to anyone else, then quietly wiped away a tear and stashed it in his bag. His class was Berserker, a strength-based role. Heavy plate armor didn't slow him down as much as it would a cloth-wearing mage. Sure, there was some impact, but at a time like this, you make yourself suffer before you let the boss suffer.
No time to waste. Let's move out.
Zhang Yu said this, and a bunch of people nodded in agreement. These were the elite core members of the 4 sub-guilds. For the main guild players, quite a few of those elite core members had personal ties with Zhang Yu, making their interactions feel more like genuine gaming partners. As for these Branch 4 players, compared to the main guild members, they kept a much greater distance from Zhang Yu. The hierarchy between them was thick and unmistakable. Zhang Yu's roaming wind hall took the lead, and not a single other character could outpace him. The entire group followed his running rhythm and quickly left Maoshan main city.